What's up, everybody? Now here, enjoying the beautiful day to discuss a little about myself. I started this channel to basically, you know, to be a local Yugi tuber. Not on a big scale like all the other ones that are out there right now. So, just to talk about general stuff, a little bit about myself, why I love the game. Um, I played the game since its inception around 1996 when the first game started, when Yu-Gi-Oh was created. Back then you had um, Pokemon, I think Digimon at that time. I was a kid trying to fit in, so that's why I started playing this game. And back then we were playing simple vanilla beatdown, whereas the top two decks at the time were Dark Magician and Blue Eyes. It was pretty simple, not like today, like with all these fast decks and combos, and that's why I loved it at the time. But then as the game evolved, so too as the meta. Now from two decks it went to like hundreds, maybe more. So as a kid, like I said, I grew up playing Dark Magician. Dark Magician was like my favorite deck. Then after a while, it sort of fizzled out. Took a break from it to because financial, personal reasons. So focusing on life. After that, what got me back into the game. Shout out to my friend Nashawn. He got me back into the game because one time we went to Chinatown, me and him, we decided to go walk around Chinatown. He took me to a little card shop. I was like, what are we doing here? Because we was like just eating Chinese food, walking around, having a good time. And then he showed me like this card shop that has Yu-Gi-Oh! And I looked at all the cards, I'm like, wow, the game is so evolved. I was like, he's like, you play? Yeah, I think he said like, you play Yu-Gi-Oh? I was like, yeah, but I took a break from it because trying to focus on stuff with life. So then he's like, you should get back into it, just for fun or whatever. So I was like, all right. So he bought the Dark World structure deck. I bought the Blue Eye structure deck, and we took it to 7-Eleven. We played for a little bit. He beat my ass. I'm telling you right now. And I was kind of embarrassed because I was like, damn, this it's not like when I played it. So I was like, after we went home, I was thinking, man, I gotta beat him. So I bought the 3 structure decks of Blue Eyes, and I got a few wins here and there, but I wasn't satisfied. No. So I went and tried to find better decks. I went and got Lightsworn. Lightsworn was the best deck that I had at the time. Mixing it with the Dragon Rulers, it created so many busted plays to banish the dragons, and then be able to pull JD out the deck and add it to the hand. So I whooped his ass a couple times, lots of times after that. Then he got upset, and then he went to Noble Knights. So after that, Noble Knights was like his go-to deck. So I went with him to buy the deck, and then I bought Noble Knights 2, played it, and I didn't like it, so I gave him the deck. Another story was like, my friend Roger, he played this jankety Dark Magician deck, which, had crappy summons, played lots of traps, and, me and Sean, we beat the shit out of him. He was like 0-59 at the time, so I felt bad for him, so I was like, you know what? Give me the Dark Magicians. I was like, because I still have a love for Dark Magician. So I took it and I gave him Lightsworn. So, because like I said, I wanted to see him win. Now all of a sudden, he's been winning a couple of games. He's been, bragging and everything. So I went through the usual, try to find a deck that's like my own. I went through a lot. I went through a lot of meta decks, Shaddolls, Necros, when the price went down, not when it first came out, because it was like virtually $1,000. So I went through a couple more decks: Cosmo, Burning Abyss, Mermills, even the Masked Heroes. And after that, I still didn't find what I want, so I played Paleozoic. I like the anti-meta aspect of it, which is like a bunch of traps and basically troll and grinding. So now I'm playing True Draco. True Draco is the best. It's like Monarchs 2.0, basically contributing your continuous spell and traps to tribute summon these monsters. So now that it's a deck that I'm gonna stick with for a long time, until Konami decides to either ban it or limit some of the cards. Well, that's a little about me. Keep it short and simple. Like I said, I'm building this channel for it to grow into something either on a small scale or something big, and hopefully, like I said, you guys are going to be the ones to create the content, where you decide what I should do. Well, should I be like every other Yu-Gi tuber, do deck profiles, discussions, and stuff like that, or discuss about the meta, what's on the ban list, what's not on the ban list, what came back? So and we'll take it from there. Like I said, it's a small channel. Basically, it's all about y'all, you guys. You make the channel, you make it grow, and hopefully, like I said, I'm gonna keep striving, keep perfecting myself and whatever decks. Hopefully, whatever I do, I hope to make it what you want. Hopefully, you love what I put out. Very funny, put out. So, like I said, this is your channel, and hopefully, like I said, I could make it what it is today, and hopefully, like I said, I'll be successful in it. Thanks for, like I said, comment, subscribe, and I take criticism very well, because criticism makes you stronger. It makes you improve. Like I said, you could tell me if I suck. Give me the reason why I suck, so that way I can improve, to change your mind. And like I said, even whatever content I put out, tell me why. I'm not gonna be like one of those, be like, oh, I'm gonna delete your comment. I'll leave your comment in there and tell you. I'll be like, well, what's the reason? Now, if you're just trolling, that's a different story. But criticism will help build and improve. Long story short, I'm here to hopefully, like I said, change your minds, change your aspects on the game I love the most, is Yu-Gi-Oh! And hopefully I could convince y'all to love it too. Like I said, rate, comment, subscribe. Hopefully we'll make this channel grow to what it can be today. Thank you.